Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've been feeling like marketing is changing faster than you can keep up, well, you're not wrong. Every week there's a new tool, a new trend, a new must-learn skill that's supposed to change everything. And somewhere in the back of your mind, there's that little voice that wonders, how long until I get replaced? Let's talk about that. Because the truth is, AI and automation aren't replacing marketers. They are replacing tasks. What they're really doing is forcing marketers to decide. Am I a task doer or am I a system builder? For years, marketing rewarded the people who specialized in tactics. You could be the Facebook ads guy or the email girl, the content person. If you knew the platform, the process, the hack, you had leverage. But that leverage doesn't last anymore. Tools learn faster than people do. And if your value stops at execution, you are replaceable. Not because you're bad, but because technology has finally caught up to repetition. So, what actually makes a marketer irreplaceable? It's not knowing how to use the tools, it's knowing why to use them. It's being the person who connects the dots or connects the creative to the strategy, the data to decision, message to meaning. Irreplaceable marketers don't just execute, they translate. They see the whole system. They create clarity for everyone else. They are the ones who make marketing make sense. I call that the Markitect mindset. It's when you stop reacting to the trends and start designing the structure that keeps your marketing strong no matter what changes. You don't chase hacks, you build frameworks. You don't rely on algorithms, you rely on systems. You don't wait to be told what to do. You define what success looks like and you reverse engineer it. That's what makes you irreplaceable. Here's how to start shifting into that space. First, learn why things work, not just how. Don't just memorize best practices, study the psychology behind them. When you understand principles, not just playbooks, you can adapt to any new platform, tool, or algorithm. I remember back in the day, I trained in several different fighting systems, and I noticed a pattern that perfectly translates to marketing. In a few different fighting systems like Muay Thai, Krav Maga, boxing, wrestling, and a few others, there was always one common theme across all disciplines: understanding the principles. Once you understand principles, it made it a lot more likely that you could apply techniques efficiently and effectively, especially, and most importantly, under pressure. Second, document your thinking. This small habit freed up creative energy and made my process more consistent and reliable. A lot of marketers end up just executing inside their own heads. Write down your processes, your frameworks, your logic. Even if you don't think there is something there, you might end up being surprised. That's how you move from operator to leader. For the longest time, I would recreate emails from scratch for campaigns. I thought it would help them to be unique each time and perhaps more authentic. But the reality was that I was forgetting things or doing things wrong or different. Even if they were things I wanted to be in there, or to be in there a certain way, or things that I knew worked from the last go around, and they didn't make it in. It wasn't till I systematized my email creation process that I was able to focus more on the creative side and the content of the email. Third, communicate your clarity. Communicate your clarity. Yeah, let's put it that way. Don't just report metrics. Translate them into business language. Show how your work drives growth. That's how you stop being seen as the marketing person, and you start being seen, or being trusted rather, as a strategic partner. I remember I was working as a consultant for a company. I was preparing a quarterly report that I thought was solid, full of creative metrics, open rates, and engagement graphs. But I presented it to the leadership. I could tell it didn't land. So next quarter, I reframed the same data through business outcomes, revenue lifts, customer retention changes, and cost per acquisition improvements. That single change shifted how the leadership team viewed the marketing. They started pulling me into more strategic meetings. It showed me that clarity isn't about more data. It's about translating results into business language. And finally, fourth, use AI to amplify your thinking, not replace it. AI is an incredible assistant, but it's still terrible at architecture. It can build walls, but it can't design the blueprint. When I first started using AI to help with large, repetitive data tasks, it was a game changer. Projects that used to take hours, like pulling specific line items from huge order lists, were suddenly finished in minutes. The AI handled the repetition while I handled the decision making. The balance let me focus on strategy, patterns, and insight instead of getting buried in the spreadsheets. The marketers who thrive over the next few years won't be the ones who know the most tools. They'll be the ones who think in systems, who bring perspective, who build the kind of architecture that other people can build on top of. That's what irreplaceable looks like. AI isn't coming for marketers. It's coming for marketers without perspective. So keep learning, keep building frameworks, keep connecting the dots. Be the one who designs the system, not the one who just runs inside of it. Thanks for watching. And if this hit home, subscribe for more conversations about turning marketing chaos into structure that scales.